What up, everyone? Adam, the movie hunter, is back out looking for some more movies. So I got a great haul already to show you. I'm going to get to that later, but I figured why not throw a few more on the top, a little cherry on top. So stay tuned. I want to stop off at my favorite store. Haven't been there 2 weeks, and maybe who knows? Who knows where the day will take me? So here we go. Movie time. All right. I went into the Goodwill. Reanimated's just not open yet. So just figured why not. It looks like they have all the same, Blu-rays as before. They have a couple of other foreign ones mixed in that I can't even read the titles. So, and even then, when I did look at them, they didn't look like anything good. Some library Blu-rays that have been turned in, but just lots of some stuff I just did not need or just did not want to pick up today. So this was more of just a look through, and here it is. This is what you find in my area of Goodwill. So on to the next place. All right, I'm out stopping in at my favorite store, Reanimated Records. They're finally open. Here we go. All right, I'm in. Tons of movies to look at. I was already looking around the store a bit, checked out the horror section already. I get a lot of that for you all from the store on film, so I decided today to focus more on the non-horror. This is their regular Blu-ray section. They do have quite a bit, a lot of great deals. Some movies have been here a bit, been a while, but some are new. So I never skip looking through it. Everything, as you can see, from rated PG up to triple X, with like a frat house, for example, from Vinegar Syndrome popping up. Older movies, Hunger Games, been out forever, but some don't have it. So John Wick 1 and 2, Jackasses, Layer Cake. I just love looking at them. I just love looking through and checking the different sections. Like what do I not have? What do I need? What am I in the mood for? It changes week to week, even day by day. So I never overlook something. I never take anything for granted. I don't underestimate a movie. I watch everything I get. It may take me time, but I do watch everything. Now, I'm not picking anything up in particular from this section today because, I don't need like Strike Commando at the moment or the Rush Hour 3s and Hard Target 2s. Or I already have the movie. Like, for example, Something About Mary. Great comedy. Love it. So, with that said, we're about the end of this row and about the end of the show at the Reanimated. But we're not done. Going on to the next place, so stay tuned, and here we go. All right, I'm done. Stopped in at the Will. They had the same stuff as last time. Didn't pick anything up. Stopped off, of course, Reanimated because it's right up the street. Picked up a couple of things. One of the items that I had left behind from last time was actually on top of the pile, so I know somebody had looked at it. So I'm like, no more waiting. it's time to pick it up. So I can't wait to show you that with the rest of the movies, and I'm gonna probably go one more spot. So let's see if I can just add just a gigantic cherry on top of the haul. So stay tuned. All right. F is for fun. That's where we've started today. I'm just wandering. I'm just looking. If anything just stands out, it's coming home. Most of these movies, though, are staying on the shelves because this is, I will say that the full price section, but it ain't the clearance. Most of these things are from $4.99 up to maybe $16.99. You'll find again the random, 20, 25, 35 scattered in as well. But, and even more, this place is known for, or at least notorious for overcharging on some movies. Again, you've seen in the past here where I've shown you, for example, Stargate from 20 something all the way up to $50. So I don't know where they get their crazy prices from, but I just like the guy that puts on the cheap stickers. He's my buddy. I want to know him. I want to hang out with him. Went to the next section, and this was actually, if I'm not mistaken, yes, the new releases. They literally haven't even put these on the shelves yet. These are the recent trade-ins. Nothing crazy, but offerings look nice. And I'm back. I'm home and ready to show you what I got. Oh, I love this. This week's haul is probably my favorite in months. Reason being because there's some movies in here that I've been waiting for months. Some favorites of mine. Some just, I want to say fire. So I'm not going to waste time. I'm going to show you what I got today first, and then what came in this week. It's all just going to just start flowing through here. So get ready, grab a drink, get some popcorn. I'll make this as fast as I can, but you never know. I might get off on a tangent. Airplane. Oh, great movie. Love this comedy. This was the one that set the tone for me for like parody, like comedy spoofs. Hot Shots that came after, and other movies of that nature. Naked Gun, scary movies even. Airplane is still my favorite. It's still the original OG of the spoofs that I love, of what I started with when I watched movies. Why not get the sequel? Airplane 2. It was there, same price. I'm like, you know what? I don't like this one as much, but it's still fun. This is where they kind of incorporate the space, if I'm not mistaken. So space station-ish stuff, but it's fun, so I'm gonna go with that one. 2. Boom. Warriors Ultimate Director's Cut. I don't have the Blu-ray. It was cheap. I figured, let's upgrade finally. Warriors. This is a good movie. So this was definitely one to finally upgrade. I only have a DVD of it. This, Bloodsport and Timecop. Double action feature. Both great movies, but I love Bloodsport more. Timecop, though, is not to be slept on. Jean-Claude with his mullet, it's great. It goes in it's like a sci-fi thriller action. He goes into the future, past, but he back and forth. It's all over the place, but it's a good, fun movie with action and Jean-Claude. Boom, next bag, the green bag. First, you know what? Not a movie, but I got me a promo ticket for Half Baked showing on 420. So if you're in my area, San Diego, you can go get these tickets right now at Reanimated Records. Free showing, free comp ticket. They've got them on the desk. Tell them the Movie Hunter sent you. And go watch Half Baked on 420. Best night to watch it. I myself am going to try to make it, but I don't know if I can. I got to work, and it's going to be tough. But on to the movies. Tomb Raider. I didn't have, this is like that latest one. I don't say we would call it a remake, but like a revision. So I didn't have this one, so I figured it was right. Pick it up. One of my favorite finds, Porky's, the Arrow edition. This one is a Region B. So it was a movie I already have, but I just couldn't leave it behind. I collect Arrow, and I just love this edition. This, cover. You know how it is. It's like a TV guide. If you guys remember watching TV or having TV guides, if you're old enough. Khaki Hunter edition. So, boom. Porky's. Cant Fear. Bob's Blu-rays. You didn't guess it. This was the Betsy Russell title I'm talking about. You get to see Virgin Sacrifice, Giant Druid's Attack, Loch Ness Monster, Evil Motorcycle Gangs, control like teens dancing to Lambada, Porn Star Savannah takes a long hot shower. So the list goes on, but this was a hard to find. Not easy. Cant Fear, and have it now. Boom. This one's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. King Kong Lives. King Kong doesn't get enough love. Godzilla gets more, I guess, but this particular King Kong, which is more of the cheesier of them, the later ones that have come out, was probably my favorite growing up. I love when he eats like the fake alligator, because on camera all this CGI props are, practical effects are, what they use, miniatures and whatnot. It just makes it just more enjoyable for me. Like growing up as a kid, this was the one that I just went to. So King Kong Lives. Oh yes, finally in the collection. But anyways, moving on. I did finally have, like I told you guys last time, this one coming, and it did come. House of a Thousand Corpses box edition. Have the steelbook. Had to get this one. This one's beautiful. I'm going to probably keep this one wrapped for now because I have the steelbook already open and I'm just watching that. But I got to check out the insides, like the cards that it comes with. So I can't wait. What else we got? What else we got? We got another Arrow, Lover's Lane. This one is Anna Faris, if I'm not mistaken, first movie. Or first, appearance in a movie. Something like that. Yeah. Anna Faris' first movie. First film debut. So, killer art, too. Lover's Lane. This one's looks beautiful. There's actually, if I'm not mistaken, 2 editions of this as well. And I'm probably thinking under that slipcover is the other slip. This one is for Whopper Horror. Calamity of Snakes. The Unearthed Films release. I'm into snake movies besides just creature features. And this thing, oh boy, if you've seen some trailers for this thing, if you like snakes, Calamity of Snakes, pick this up. So, can't wait for that one. Next, there's more. Oh, gonna unwrap this here. That's why I like Grindhouse too. They at least give you some bubble wrap, and the box usually comes real quick. Even if you just do the basic, media mail, they've gone to the 2 options now where you can pay more and get it faster, or you can pay less and get it in 2 to 8 days or whatever. I never pay more, and I usually get this thing within 3 to 4 after ship, so it's not worth the extra $6. You get them right away, and as long as the post office is doing their job, they're gonna come right. Okay, finally picked up Irreversible. I have not. I've slept on this thing. I don't know why. I didn't get the slip. There was actually multiple versions that have come out, but this thing sells out so quick. It's rare that it's even in stock with the blues, and this I just finally grabbed. It was a great price. Irreversible. It's like forward back kind of approach. Hard to explain that one. ATM Region B. This one I've been meaning to pick up as well. It was also a good deal, and I can't wait for Christmas time, so I'm going to probably wait. Something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I think this was about, Christmas party. Yeah, so Christmas movie. I would say Christmas movie, but Christmas horror setting, so it'll fit. Then, another one of my favorites growing up, Mask. Boom. Not the Jim Carrey version either. I was alright. This is the real Mask. The Eric Stoltz crazy face, the size. You guys know the Mask. Cher's in this movie. Stoltz is mom, and Sam Elliott. He's the biker guy that acts like kind of like his Rocky's dad. He's Rocky Dennis. That's the name of the character. If you've never seen Mask, you are missing out. This is one of the best drama movies, I guess, because it fits into drama more than anything, I think, category. It's one of the best ever. I think, is my opinion, my movie hunter opinion. So, finally got that one, the Umbrella release. And then the best, saving for last. I guess it just happened to be the last one. The Second Sight, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 4K, special, big box, all that stuff. The book, it basically is just a book, and then the movies in there. Movies in here, books right there. I've heard, or the review I've seen, or post, something like that, from Hell Shitar. Used to be, hey, isn't that Devon Graham? He said this one kills the Dark Sky release, the scan. This one is far superior. I trust his opinion. He knows what he's talking about when it comes to movies and horror. So if he's already checked it out, I know that I also made the right choice. Boom, 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 boom. I can't be happier. The other ones are up there because I did pick up the Dark Sky editions, as I showed you before, with the Turbine release and the Black. You know what? Coming soon is all of my editions of Texas Chainsaw, because I love this movie. To be honest though, it's not my favorite Texas Chainsaw. Guys are gonna hate me, but TCM2, like Texas Chainsaw Part 2, is the cheesiest of all of them. Probably is my favorite. So that's the one I just grew up with first, was Part 2, and then this is where I found this like after. But this I still love. This is still up way up there. So all of the movies, that was them for today and the week. I hope you find that some of these are great. Like what I'm feeling, happiness, pure joy, just the excitement of getting to watch some of these that I haven't seen yet, and knowing that I now have some in my collection. There's that money shot. It just filling up the cam, filling up. Boom. Oh, and I gotta put my little. There we go. Tops it off. And of course, what am I watching? Got mixed in here probably, yeah, because I had it on the side. Toolbox Murders 2. So far, so good. I don't really like the camera use, like not the camera use, but how it was shot. It looks just too new. Like, I don't know what the problem is with it, but so far it's pretty good practical effects. I got a leg getting cut off with the saw and other random cuts and like scrubbing skin off. Like it's got some moments so far. So if you like your horror, you might want to check it out. But yes, tell me what's your favorite. Tell me what's your least favorite. Like usual, all this stuff. I appreciate all the new subscribers, everyone that's come on lately. Thank you so much. You're just motivating me to do more. So thank you again. You don't know what it means to me to know that I'm doing something right here sometimes. Not always, definitely not always. But till next time, so just like, comment, subscribe, and check out all these other people I've mentioned. Bob, Hell Shitar, anybody else that came up or I talked about. But they have all great. Everybody has great content, so that's also motivating me to do more. So, as usual, just that random later.